Hi everyone, it's Susan Batchelder here. In this video, I have a three-dimensional slide presentation for you. And I must say it's been the funnest slide presentation to put together that I've done yet. So I hope you enjoy it. Recycler, a wealth creation platform, the most innovative referral rewards by Recycler. Here's some facts. The simple answer is it's the most innovative cycler yet, which I've already said, and I'm going to keep on saying it because it's never been done before. Detailed answer, it's a two-board cycler. Simple. Very simple. 2x2 matrix on each board. You follow your sponsor, and the jump feature has been removed. There's no jump feature. Once in a lifetime, something comes around that is so big, it changes everything. Introducing Recycler Rewards System. The most innovative referral rewards system. Recycler's own Kent Brown stated that himself. He actually thought of it in his garage with his wife. Never before has a system this powerful been released. For the first time in the history of network marketing, we have Recycler. A wealth creation platform that is truly designed to put referral rewards in your pocket again and again. Stated by Recycler's Steve West. He has a long history, I must say, just to put in there who is Steve West. If you don't know who he is, he has a long history of building massive teams by the thousands. So that was his statement. Get ready to grab the reel. It's your turn to drive. So who is with me? Who's with Susan Batchelder? What is this? Who's presenting this? We're the top racers. We are a group that have decided to work together. We're here to supercharge your life. Join the race with the top racers. When you start now and get qualified, you are ready. The product purchase is a one-time $230. What is the product? We have software and ebook products, personal development, business building, and they're all downloadable. The crew, the top racers, we work together. It's about people helping people. Fits with the system because when you bring two, you're fully qualified for the 2,200 points on each full cycle. Keep on watching and I'll show you what a full cycle is. To continue the momentum, you help your two people bring their two people in, and everybody wins. Before I show you the boards, I want to explain what the flags and the colors mean. Green means you've purchased your product. You're on the board. White means you've sold one product or, in other words, sponsored one person. The checkered flag means that you've sold two products. You've sponsored two people, which equals to be fully qualified for your 2,200 referral rewards. Now, just to clarify, you still earn referral rewards with the green and the white. I am going to focus on being fully qualified for the remainder of the points part of the presentation, because getting 2 people should be your ultimate goal. The black flag shows an empty spot. The only time you're going to see, or the only place on the boards that you're going to see empty spots, is at the bottom. I'm going to show you those when we get to the boards. So the first board that you're going to see is the national board. You just come on and you're going to start. The boards fill from left to right. So you'll start in the first spot unless some of these spots have been filled. But just to demonstrate what the black flags mean, I showed you in the first spot, and there's 3 empty spots here. And this is the national board. Now, as we get board momentum, some movement, you've popped up to this position in the second line. So let's just go through that. The top line of both boards are set up exactly the same way. That's what makes this system so simple. So the top single position is the pay line. This in between 2-line position is just 2 people right here, and you're going to see the value, the importance, or the kind of key right there. This 4-line is what is empty after the board split. So this 4-line is where the people coming onto the board land. So, for example, the previous board that you saw, you were in this position because you landed on the 4-line when it was empty. People came on after you, and you went from this 4th spot to here because this filled all along here, and then you bumped up to there. Now, what happens when you've been sitting in this spot and another person joins on to this board? That's when the board splits. So just picture that. You're right here. Another person comes on. It moves everybody over. This person moves up into one of these 2 lines. And right down the middle, from the 2-line, there's a split. You and the 2 people directly below you go off this way to create a new board. The person beside you on the 2-line and the 2 people below them in the 4-line go off this way to create a new board, and watch the next board as to where you land, but you're going to land right here, which bumps this person up to the grand national board. So here you are on this part, and the 2 people that were below you become positioned in this 2-line. You are now on the pay line of the national board. When you're on the pay line of the national board, every time a new person, either new to the system or, as you'll see in the, not the next slide, but the slide after, what happens when you come off the next board, whenever somebody, either new or cycling person, comes onto this board, the momentum continues. When you're in the pay line, each person that lands on these spots gives you 50 points 4 times. So you sit in that pay line spot for 4 times, so your entire earnings, the time that you spend on the pay line on the national board, gives you 200 points. Those 200 points can be converted 1-to-1 for dollars. 200 points equals $200. Once all 4 people move through those spots, the board does that split thing that I showed you again, right down the center. Each of these people on the 2 line split off onto their own board, taking a pay line on a national board, and you bump up to the 4 line on the grand national board. So you've earned, at this moment that this happens, you've earned your 200 points. Now just hold off before you see these words full cycle. Once you've landed on the Grand National Board, 3 more people have to come after you. It works exactly the same way as the National Board. So you move through the 4 line. Once that's filled, you bump up to one of these 2 lines. When that's filled again with another 4 people, you split off just like it showed in the previous slide with the splitting. Once you're on the pay line, every time somebody moves from this pay line of the National Board up to the 4 line of the Grand National Board, you get 500 points. So 500, 500, 500, 500. And when that 4th 500, so 2,000 full points on the Grand National, you've already been sitting on 200 from the National Board. And once that last position lands on there, instantaneously as it lands, you get bumped off the board because these 2 people need a position up there at that exact same point. So you go on to the next available position on a national board. Now it might not always be this very first far left position. It'll be the next available position on a national board. It may be one of the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th positions. Either way, you land on a national board. At that point, you've followed through a full cycle. That full cycle gives you 2,200 points. Those points can be converted exactly to 1-to-1 dollars. If you have selected when you registered in your account settings, which should be automatically selected, but always make sure and check if automatically recycle or recycle. One or the other, the wording might change, but there'll be a checkbox or a button about auto cycling or recycling, and that will make sure that in this instant, if you don't happen to be watching, which sometimes it's going to happen so fast that you won't even see it happening when you bump across here, or when you're in the position to, that it's automatically set that you want it to happen. At that point, your next cycle, $230 will be taken out of these points, and your profit that you can take home or take out, withdraw, is 1,970. So that's 230 taken off of the 2,200 points, and then you end up with a profit of 1,970 points, which convert directly to dollars. That's it. It's as simple as that. Success with a one-time purchase. It's an online culture of change. The simplicity. Most pay plans and referral rewards are complicated. So go after your dreams with Race Cycler as the vehicle. And the top racers, what we have to offer is a team that's truly about helping people. Join a crew that works together. Thank you so much for listening. Susan Batchelder here. Below this video, beside this video, in the description, there will be either a link or a button to get back in touch with whoever sent you to this video. I make this content for my team, so if it's not me, it'll be somebody from my team. And please get back with whoever invited you, and I look forward to connecting with you and working with you. Have an absolutely fabulous day.